This is the 8 Plus Stickit, one of several weird and unusual drum products that we will be reviewing in this video. So this is a way to hold your drumsticks without the use of a stick bag. So you just clip them right in there, and then you can also attach it onto your belt loop with this handy dandy little hook here. Now I'm good to just grab the sticks and play whatever I want. Created by Malik Dope, this is a device for the drummer on the go. So yeah, if you're trying to play drums without an actual drum, like if you have a practice pad, obviously you can't attach a stick bag to the practice pad. This is a pretty neat little invention here for a way to carry your sticks around and have your hands free at the same time. And it's honestly also kind of like a fashion accessory for drummers. Yeah, like you got this cool little gizmo on you and yeah, just strolling around. Very fashionable. Not gonna lie, it also kind of looks like a religious symbol. So hey, if you're religious, this can have a few different uses for you. So the price of the 8 Plus Stickit is $20, and well, compared to a single stick bag, which is only $15, it's a little more expensive than that. However, the stick bag is not nearly as fashionable as the Stickit here. I mean, nobody's gonna go around with a stick bag clipped onto them. This is the Ahead 3-Zone Workout Pad. I call it the Happy Face Pad. I mean, just look how excited this guy is. So this practice pad has 3 different playing surfaces. We got the gum rubber, which is the main surface. This is just for like normal practicing. And over here on the right eyeball, this is a hard rubber, and this is for a more realistic feel compared to like a marching snare drum. And then the left eyeball is a moon gel, and this is for way less rebound, more for chop building, stroking out all the notes. This is such an interesting concept here. I actually really like playing on the moon gel. Yeah, they always say like to drum on a pillow to build chops, and I never completely agreed with that because like a pillow is literally 0 rebound, right? The moon gel, it does have a little bit of rebound. Like see when I do this with the stick, just let it drop, you get all that rebound. And when I do that with the moon gel, see, there is a little bit of rebound, not very much, but if you do that on a pillow, it would just be like nothing, which is not very realistic to drumming. But I think this moon gel, it is like kind of like playing on like a super low tuned, like maybe floor tom or even like a bass 5 marching drum. Yeah, and also the small playing zones of the eyeballs is very good for practicing your playing zones, because if you drift off of it, then you'll just get the other sound of the pad. This practice pad costs $71.99, which is on the more expensive side when comparing to other practice pads. However, it is a 3-in-1 like custom design, so it makes sense that it's a little bit more. And it's also smiling back at you, which no other pad does. This is the drum belt, a lumbar support belt for marching percussionists. And also, this guy commented on 111 videos in a row for me to review this, so you're welcome. All right, grabbing the harness here. So this basically, it acts like a back brace, right? So it attaches onto the J-hooks of the harness, and the point of it is to take some weight off the shoulders and also, you know, make sure you're not like leaning back or doing anything awkward. Yeah, I know these pearl carriers, they like come with a back brace on them. I think I took it off immediately and like threw it away just because nobody ever uses those. The problem with this is, especially in like WGI, like indoor drumline, a lot of groups take their drums on and off very often. So in like a show setting, you probably won't be able to use this. All right, let's get this real secure on here. Oh yes. This feels great, actually. I really like this. Yeah, the harness, I can feel it's like barely touching my shoulders. Like all the weight is just kind of distributed equally, and it feels really secure and nice. All of you tenor drummers know that drums are heavy, right? There's no way around it. And tenor drummers are suffering every day with chronic back pain, and mega tenor drummers are going extinct from it. In fact, I'm the only one left. The species is doomed. But speaking of megatenors, here I have the megatenors, and we're gonna do a very scientific test. I'm gonna try to march around and play them all natural, and then we're gonna try it with the drum belt on to see if it makes it any easier. The heaviest instrument in the world. I'm proud of that. Oh my god, these are so freaking heavy. Yeah, it's a good thing I work out, or else I probably wouldn't be able to do this, or I would get like a really bad injury. But okay, let's try this with the drum belt now, see if it makes it any easier. All right, we're going real tight with this one. Okay, so a little bit harder to get the drums on because my movements are restricted now. Okay, let's try it like this. Okay, that worked. I definitely feel a lot less weight on my shoulders. The back pain is still there though. I feel like I'm standing up straighter though. That's always good. How do I take these off now? I think I gotta take the drum belt off first. Whoa, that was weird. So I don't know if this made it easier to hold the drums, but I definitely felt like I was standing up like straighter. Like it was definitely pressing the drums in, so my posture like had to be better. I think that's a very good thing. It'll definitely save you in the long run from back injuries, hopefully. The drum belt costs $79.99, and I would say it's well worth it, all right? Save your back, save a lot of pain, wear this in rehearsals all the time if you can. This is the padded harness t-shirt from March Gear. It is a shirt with extra padding on the shoulders here and the hips. In fact, it makes my shoulders look kind of jacked. I like it. So when we put the harness on, yep, it sits right on the shoulder pads, and when we got the drums pressing down, it'll be right into the hips, and yeah, that can lead to a lot of bruises, especially in the hips, and sometimes on the shoulders, depending on what harness you're using. My first year of marching Jersey Surf, we used these XL harnesses, which had, dude, the most uncomfortable shoulder pads ever. Every single person in this drumline was getting like cuts and bruises all up on their shoulders, and we ended up like jerry-rigging a bunch of padding from Home Depot onto the shoulder pads. So yeah, if these shirts were around back then, that would have probably been very helpful. All right, we're back with the mega tenors, and I'm gonna try to wear these with the padded harness shirt. Anything to make this easier will be a good thing. Oh boy, why do I do this to myself? Okay, I'm already noticing it's very, very cushy feeling, especially up here in the shoulders, and yeah, the hips too. Ooh, I like it. Yeah, I am actually noticing a difference with this, especially in like the back padding. Probably the biggest motivation to keep going to the gym is so I can play the mega tenors. These harness shirts, they come in white or black, and there's also an option for a sling harness for those of you who deal with those. The shirt costs 64 bucks, and I think it is worth it because you're gonna, you know, save your body from getting bruises and cuts and stuff. Okay, the last thing we're doing is an accumulation of all of the products into one solo. Now, I needed to give my back a break, so we're going with the normal little itty bitty tenors here. But we got the harness shirt, we got the drum belt, we got the 3-zone practice pad, and we got the Stickit.